through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense making their way on the field today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense and get stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Dropping back, it's Law. That pass is all in over the middle. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The pass rush closing in. Swarm with the pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So Stanford's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. Good guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. First and 10 play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Cardinal, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash match the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme. You better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start with an RPO, a quick pass to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh center downs for the offense, first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Law. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They'll bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 on first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Play action here on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. He's looking to cash in this red zone trip. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Law. Catch Hall in here over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Third down play here out of the shotgun. The tight end has got it. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Nice grab. It's Hayden. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's York. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. Play action. He's looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught on the outside. It's Gaines.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and goal, handoff. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Law. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss.
Really traveling for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The punt team making their way on the field. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure, just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Graham down the middle. It's Gaines. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. On 2nd inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Throws it to the right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Receiver in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. To throw, it's Hawkins. The pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Using his legs here.
And that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gaines. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Cardinal. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Then they get a drive going this time. Now from the 25. Secondary backed up off the ball now. It's an out route. The catch made. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Catch made on the out route. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Scanning the field. It's Law. Pass caught. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And it's good, right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Canes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Short pass finds the tight end.
And then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Gaines. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance.
Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Aurora. Pass is caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. The sure hands. It's Hayden. He'll finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. And Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Gimme keeps it himself.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Retakes the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Looking to throw. It's Law. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the back, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find the rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On the run, it's Hawkins. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Leaning on the run game here late. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Stanford has moved into the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Aurora. Quick throw to the left. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a Back ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. What a catch! And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. 1st down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Law. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their 1st interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Yeah, they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Pounding away with the run game. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle, but first down.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Aurora. With the catch, it's Hayden. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Stanford.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
13.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Caught by the receiver. It's complete, but wow, the freshman quarterback pay a price for that one.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Law. Short connection to the tight end here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.